Welcome to Mr. Jones's Math Corner. Today's lesson, boys and girls, is on the multiplication table. This problem says, find the missing factors and products. Well, on the left-hand side of here, you have your factors. On the left-hand side, under the times sign, and then also at the top, beside the times sign, is your other set of factors. So the factors go on the top, and also on the side, the very top and the side. All right? And that on the middle is our products. Where products right there, P-R-O-D-U-C-T, right there in the center are our products. All right, so now we've got to find the missing factors and products. So let's see what's missing. So the first thing we'll do is we see a box missing right here in the factor category. So let's go to the middle and see what they meet. So let's go to the right box, and we see number 30. So let's circle out 30. Let's look up. We see our factor, which is 6. Let's look to our left. Factor is blank. But now we know one factor. So 6 times what gives us 30. And we can skip count by 6s to find out. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. So 5 is our missing factor. 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 5 is 30. All right, now, let's see what's missing next. We have another missing factor right here. So we go to our missing factor. Let's go over to our number. Boom. We stop at the 42. Let's circle the 42. Let's look up. 6 is our factor. Let's look to the left. It's blank. But we know one of our factors. Our factor is 6. So 6 times what gives us 30? I'm sorry, 6 times what gives us 42? 6 times what gives us 42? So we can skip count because they meet in the middle. 6, middle, factor. So 6 times what? Skip count by 6. We know one factor. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. So 7 is our missing factor. So 7 times 6 equals 42. And it's right there in the middle. All right, let's see what's missing next. So now we've got a factor missing. Now let's come down and see what meets. We got a 45 right here. So going down and to the left, we see a 9 as a factor. So we got one factor already. So 9 times what equals 45? So we can still count by 9s. What 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. So our missing factor is 5. 9 times 5 gives us 45. Or 5 times 9 gives us 45. Now we have one missing. Let's look at what another box is blank. Boom, right here. We got a missing factor missing. So let's go under the factor and see what number that we meet at. So we got a factor here. We come down. Boom. Circle that number. Let's look to the left. To the left, we have the 9 is our factor here. We look up, there's a factor missing. Once again, to the left, our factor is 9. We look up, it's missing. So our math factor that we utilize, the factor we utilize is 9. So we skip count by 9, or do 9 times 1 to get us 63. Skip count by 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. So a 7 was our missing math factor. 9 times 7, 63. 7 times 9, 63. They meet right there in the middle. If you have any questions, contact me on Class Dojo. Until then, take care.